Welcome back to a special presentation of KEZI 9 News, The Road to Recovery, 1 year later.
It's been tough enough dealing with COVID the last year and a half, but for many students and staff in the McKenzie School District, they also had to tackle distance learning without a home.
Yeah, the superintendent told us that about a third of the staff lost their homes and about a quarter of the students. But as KEZI 9 News reporter Jaewon Jung shows us, starting tomorrow, it's back to the classroom.
Teachers and students face challenges at the beginning of every school year, but the superintendent of the McKenzie School District is hoping the worst is behind them.
About this time last year, we were getting ready to open up school, but in distance learning. We're ready to roll that out, and then the fire happens.
Lane Tompkins says their small town has coped with tragedy before, but last year was unprecedented.
How do you get kids in school online when all of the area communications were gone?
McKenzie School District is coming off of a year hit with both COVID-19 and the holiday farm fires. Although the implications from both still remain, Tompkins tells me he's feeling good about this new school year. He tells me through it all, school has been a safe haven for both teachers and students.
The district plans to offer in-person classes starting tomorrow at 8, but there won't be as many kids in the classroom. Enrollment for their district has dropped by about 30 students because of the wildfires. But he says teachers and staff are ready to connect with those who are returning.
So being able to, have them here, enjoy the company. The first couple weeks are really going to be focused on, building relationships.
And with the ever-changing pandemic and the long-term challenges that come with the wildfires,
our students are incredibly strong. They're, trying to focus on not just getting through the day-to-day and trying to focus and participate in school.
He says navigating this school year will continue to be a learning process for all of them, but he's confident with the help of the school community, these Eagles are ready to take flight again.
I think a really important thing is if you're needing things or needing more support, let us know. We'd love to talk and figure out ways that we can make this school year a success.
Reporting in Blue River, Jaewon Jung, KEZI 9 News.
And while students return to school, McKenzie High School sports are trying to make a return to the field, the court, and the track.
But as KEZI 9 sports director Andrew Hobner shows us, with students leaving the district, staff changes, and sports participation dropping nationally, the Eagles staff, especially in football, has a big task ahead of them.
This is where the McKenzie football grandstand once stood. Now, a pit. Football coach Fred Hines remembers what he felt coming back here for the first time.
Shock, terror, amazed that the school was still standing.
The school did make it, but there were still losses. The school's enrollment dropped, and the sports participation with it.
Head count for just high school football and volleyball, I've had 6 show up.
For the first 3 days of fall camp, Solomon Acevedo was the only person to show up. But soon others like Trent Peak arrived fresh off their off-season jobs. But 4 high school players wasn't enough, even for 6-man football.
2 is a slant. Right.
The Eagles had to cancel their first 2 games of the season.
It's just everyone has different circumstances, and we're just trying to figure it out.
But despite the setbacks, smiles on the field, a reminder of the little things, while reminders of bigger ones exist all around them.
They have a smile on their face, they're good attitudes. Nobody's complaining about the situation, and they understand the situation that we're dealing with, so it's been really positive with them.
In these times, maturity far beyond the years of sophomores and juniors develops, and with that will come leadership in time.
Yes, it'd be nice if we could get it back to what it was, which is probably not going to happen for a long time just because it takes a while to rebuild and need more people to move up here even.
But even tasked with a mantle of responsibility they didn't ask for, Solomon and Trent are recruiting friends and practicing, waiting for the lights to turn back on at McKenzie High and for the town to have something to cheer for again.
I'm just kind of mentally preparing myself to see all my friends and family, pulling up and with lawn chairs on the side of the field, just casually spectating our game.
And whether it's this year or next, the Eagles will be back. The scoreboard will flicker on, and the lights will shine in Blue River again. Reporting in Blue River, Andrew Hobner, KEZI 9 News.
Firefighters say they are using lessons learned from last year's historic wildfires in Oregon as they battle this year's fires. We'll explain next on this special edition of KEZI 9 News.
And we're going to introduce you to one family who is still living out of a hotel room and why losing their home was just one of the battles they faced in the last year.
The Red Cross provides meals, water, shelter, and support whenever wildfires and other disasters impact our area. If you'd like to donate to the American Red Cross and their 2021 wildfire relief and disaster response efforts, go to KEZI.com and click the link on our homepage.